I don't need to come in for 8 minutes. Just like I tell my bitches, I only need 2 and you can go on your way. I'm coming to die if I got to, so, I don't know what this coming to do, but I'm willing to take it that far.
Gervonta Davis has reacted in the most shocking way to Adrien Broner's violent statement, a reaction that could incriminate him as well. Adrien Broner had threatened his next opponent that he had guys who could gun anyone down, and the world of boxing isn't taking it except Gervonta Davis, who just fueled the fire.
You know why I'm backing around? Because a lot of boxers going at him. When we fought, we made it cool, not saying but we made it cool to go at Brian like that. Brian is not somebody that
Gervonta Davis has not only come in defense of Adrien Broner, but from his comments, it wouldn't be so difficult to figure him out as one of the gang members Adrien Broner spoke about in his chaotic remark during his press conference with Blairs Cobbs. After ending a 2-year absence from boxing in 2023 with a unanimous decision win over Bill Hutchinson, Adrien Broner returns to action later this week.
Oh, do that! Wait, do that! For real, you ready? You ready? Woo! Ready to go? Breathe it out. Breathe it out. Yeah, we get it.
Fighting on Friday, Broner will be facing Blairs Cobbs in a welterweight contest. The duo is supposed to meet in the ring on June 6th at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Hollywood for a fight promoted by Don King Productions and the Heavyweight Factory. However, the clause to their meeting remains very clear if Adrien Broner shows up. Well, a scene was almost created when they had their press conference, as Adrien Broner was already living up to his reputation before he showed up. When Adrien Broner was late to Tuesday's press conference, Don King was left asking his staff, "Where's our problem child?" For the poster advertising Broner's fight on Friday with Blairs Cobbs, it questioned whether Broner, the former world champion with 35 wins, 4 losses and a draw, would show up to the contest. It looked like he might not make the media conference at the same venue on Tuesday. However, he did, but he was late and everyone else, including his opponent Blairs Cobbs, had spoken by the time the fighter from Cincinnati arrived on the stage. "We can't seem to get my guy," said a disgruntled King at first. "He did show up last time to last week's public workouts. He did show up and he was on time, but he's back to the usual. That's why we put on the poster to advertise the fight, if he shows up. Because everyone was saying, don't mess with him, don't mess with him. He will not show. He will not do this. He will not do that. But the devil be damned. I don't go with that. I give everybody the opportunity to do their thing. The guy who's sitting there, Blair would be there. Blair would show." Cobbs, tongue-in-cheek, said, "Thank you everybody for showing up to this one." At one point, King was asked whether he was confident Broner would be there on Friday for the fight. "Only God knows that," the promoter replied. Then, with word of Broner's arrival in his ear, King said, "They say he's here now, so when he comes up here you can ask him that question, because I want to know too." Meanwhile, Cobbs had joked, "He's got a watch. It just doesn't tell the right time." Upon Broner's eventual arrival, some 30 minutes after the start, the 34-year-old apologized and also thanked those in attendance, saying, "Like I tell everybody else, you all can't fight for me. You all ain't gonna lose this weight for me. And you all damn sure ain't gonna run a mile for me. So I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing just to come and please you motherfuckers who ain't gonna put no money in my pocket."
Oh, and I'm dead serious, bro. Nigga. And me and my nigga, we done already beat bodies and they still looking for me. And every charge been acquitted, my nigga. So don't come up here playing. Don't make no fault.
What I'm trying to tell you all was I had to handle my business. I had to get my work done before I talk stuff. I showed up. Sometimes you just gotta make everybody a believer. But things soon got very sour and violent, as Adrien Broner soon took their verbal exchange to the very next level. Adrien Broner might be the biggest idiot in boxing. At least, that's what the fans are saying after the problem openly threatened his upcoming opponent, Blairs Cobbs, with gun violence.
Off your nails, boy, you use the fucking fag, boy. We get on the scale today. What you
Get it!
We get on the scale today.
Get naked for me.
We get on the scale today.
Come on, take it off. Take the socks.
Both fighters are looking to make statement victories when they face each other in the ring. However, Before the fight unfolds, the former super lightweight champion also got into a heated debate with Cobbs during their press conference in Los Angeles yesterday. Amid mountains of insults being thrown every which way, Broner seems to have taken things a little too far. He claimed that his friends were ready to shoot anyone he pointed to.
This clown in here convince you all otherwise. So he's coming up now. Get him out of here, John. Get him out of here. You know. Yeah. Adrien Broner. The problem.
Following one of the weirdest press conferences in boxing history, TalkSport editor Michael Benson shared a clip from the presser on his X account, informing his followers about Broner's incriminating statements. He especially highlighted a particular line where the problem may have created a major problem for himself. Benson wrote, "The Adrien Broner versus Blairs Cobbs final press conference was even more wild than expected. My guys got guns with them. All I've got to do is point and they're gonna blow. In case this statement gets him in trouble with the men in blue, it won't be his first." The former champion is well accustomed to authorities because of his run-ins with them. Whether it's drunk and disorderly conduct or cases as serious as physical assault, Broner seems to have done it all. However, the threat to shoot someone before a scheduled and sanctioned fight is taking things to a whole new level that could land him in prison for a long time. So when boxing professionals and fans discovered the clip making the rounds on their timeline, they had so much to say again about the problem. However, he had one person strongly behind him, the same person who had been standing by him for several years, especially during his training camp. 2 weeks ago, in an Instagram post, Adrien Broner thanked Gervonta Davis for helping him get back to training. He recounted experiencing binge drinking while enduring a rough period. But then, out of the blue, he received a call from Tank. The lightweight champion invited him to join the training camp. Ever since, Broner hasn't looked back. The former world champion expressed heartfelt gratitude to the Baltimorean. "I got a call from my baby bro at the rate Gervonta, and he told me to come do camp with him, and I've been on track ever since, and he's been pushing me every day. So with that being said, I just want to thank you, Tank. Let's get what AMF deserve out this boxing stuff and laugh together on an island at the end," said Adrien Broner.
Take the socks off too. All that bullshit, man. We sell real birds, man. Our birds going for 32 right now, nigga. Look,
a real show.
ain't got one because you just called a DV, you punk ass nigga. You just beat on the bitch.
After Adrien Broner came under fire for his controversial statement, Gervonta Davis quickly declared his support through a tweet that he soon deleted, a typical trait of Gervonta Tank Davis. He wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "Y'all saying stuff know nothing. Anyone goes down when we want and Cobbs is gonna go first." Well, it isn't surprising that this is just another instance of Gervonta Davis supporting a fighter for doing wrong. He recently became Ryan Garcia's advocate, and that definitely took the world of boxing by storm. Davis beat Garcia in 2023, but remained on good terms with him afterwards and celebrated joyously when he beat his bitter rival, Devin Haney, in April. Tank was delighted by Haney's downfall following their war of words. However, Garcia's victory was tainted as he tested positive for PEDS in 2 VADA tests taken on the day before and on the day of the Haney win. He also screened positive for a metabolite of nandrolone 19-norandrosterone in one of his tests.
But we made it cool to go at Brian like that. Brian is not somebody that he really like competition, you know. So for people to like go at him, I feel as though, and you see how serious why didn't.
Both are well known to be banned substances, with Amir Khan having been banned over a positive test for PEDS in 2022, and Tyson Fury having accepted a backdated ban over a positive test for nandrolone in 2015. Garcia immediately took to social media after the news broke, and remains adamant that he is innocent of knowingly cheating. He branded the situation freaking nonsense and insisted, "I've never taken PEDS in my life." Garcia even suggested a wild conspiracy as he said, "They're out to get me, that's the facts." It's funny that I bring up all these things, help out Gaza, protect Trump, all these things you shouldn't be saying. Of course they're trying to get me, because I'm trying to save the kids. It's crazy. These guys are probably pedos. In response to the unfolding controversy surrounding Ryan Garcia's alleged doping violation, fellow boxer Gervonta Davis has come out swinging, expressing his support for Garcia and calling for repercussions against promoter Eddie Hearn. Davis took to social media to voice his outrage at the attempts to discredit Garcia's recent victory over Devin Haney, bluntly stating, "They are doing anything to take away the win from Ryan." In a show of solidarity with his fellow boxer, Davis condemned what he perceives as a concerted effort to undermine Garcia's achievements in the ring. However, Davis didn't stop there. In a scathing rebuke directed at promoter Eddie Hearn, Davis minced no words, calling for drastic action in response to the controversy. "If that's the case, ban Eddie Hearn's silver-pooned butt," Davis exclaimed, suggesting that Hearn should face consequences if the allegations against Garcia are indeed proven false. Tank has always maintained that he doesn't believe Ryan Garcia would use a banned substance on purpose.
Competition, you know, so for people to like go at him, I feel as though, and you see how as soon as why didn't it take 72 hours for the test to come back, right?
On the X platform, he even defended Ryan from Shields' attacks, writing, "So Ryan beat Buddy Ass fair and square? What does the French bulldog face lady Claressa Shields have to say about this? And she blocked me. I should have blocked her for the way she looked. She scares me." Interestingly, Gervonta Davis was lucky enough to delete his post almost immediately, as boxing fans would have been super swift in firing shots at him like they did to Adrien Broner. Numerous boxing fans claimed Adrien Broner encapsulates everything that's wrong with boxing. Yes, once upon a time, Joe Frazier had scared Muhammad Ali away by shooting his gun in the air, but threatening someone with gun violence in today's day and age is wild even for the problem. One user pulled a fast one on Broner as he tagged the US Department of Justice in the comment section while highlighting Broner's confession in the video.
I don't need to come in for 8 minutes. Just like I tell my bitches, I only need 2 and you can go on your way. I'm coming to die if I got to, so, you know, I don't know what this nigga coming to do, but I'm willing to take it that far. I'm dead serious. I know
It's worth noting that authorities may intervene if they think Cobbs is really in danger. Maybe this was Broner's way of pulling out of the fight. The user tweeted, "At the rate the Justice Dept here boxing superstar, Adrien Broner confessing to murder, claims to use his gang to carry out the hits." Another user underscored Broner's stupidity in implicating himself and his gang members through the trash talk. However, whether Broner was telling the truth is still unconfirmed, and since the boxer wasn't stopped from blurting out the nonsense, so all this could just be talk. "Bro just straight snitched on himself and his gang," the fan tweeted. Someone else shocked by Broner's blatant threats found themselves wondering when Broner got involved with gun violence. Notably, there is no solid evidence whether Broner or his friends possess guns, as he so obediently revealed. "When did AB become about bullets?" she wrote. Meanwhile, this user felt Adrien Broner had lost without entering the ring because of the statements he made. If not anything else, who would want to fight someone, knowing if his opponent loses, they will come running with guns? He already lost by saying all that. Shake my head. The next user highlighted what's wrong with boxing, claiming, "Instances such as these have sent the sport into the gutters." Whether Broner is causing boxing's downfall is debatable, but his act during the press conference should have serious consequences.
For real, bro. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. You ain't even about none of that. You ain't about none of that. You's a bitch, boy. You ain't about none of that. And I'm dead serious, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna beat that shit off your nails, boy. You's a fucking fag, boy. We get on the scale today. What you get?
And people wonder why boxing is in the gutter and losing ground to other sports. This is an example why. Hopefully, Adrien Broner doesn't deliver on his promise to shoot Blairs Cobbs. There has been enough controversy in boxing to begin with, adding another shooting incident wouldn't help. At a recent press conference, Broner drew a parallel between Cobbs' pre-fight antics and Bill Haney's provocative style in viral debates and interviews. "I'm about to mess up, buddy up," Broner boldly declared. "I look at him, and no disrespect when I say this, I look at him like Bill Haney if he was a boxer. This would be him. This would be Bill Haney if he was a boxer. No disrespect to Bill Haney." Cobbs, known for his theatrical approach that blends pro wrestling showmanship with boxing, brought a puppet resembling Broner to the press conference. A stunt that did not amuse the former 4-division title holder. Cobbs' taunts and recent doubts about Broner's status for the fight, as highlighted in a press release, have evidently struck a nerve. "Ain't none of that stuff going to work in the ring," Broner retorted. "You doing all this clown stuff, and ain't none of it going to work in the ring." Broner, now training with Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis, the trainers of Gervonta Tank Davis, further distinguished himself from Cobbs by invoking Pennywise, the clown from Stephen King's novel, It. "Some people say I am a clown, but I am a different kind of clown. That is a clown in the circus," he said, emphasizing his point. The 34-year-old fighters are poised to settle their differences in the ring, with Broner confident that Cobbs' theatrics will fall flat once the bell rings. The bout promises to be an intense showdown, with both fighters eager to prove their mettle. Although Cobbs has been out of the ring for nearly 2 years, it has been a long time since Broner has had an impressive showing. Well, boxing fans wouldn't be surprised to see Adrien Broner compare his foe to Bill Haney, seeing how heated their confrontation was 2 months ago, shortly before the fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Adrien Broner had posted a picture with the insulting caption to Bill Haney on Instagram. He wrote, "Hey, Alicia Baumgardner baby girl, if you're looking for a trainer to take your game to the next level, there's plenty of world-class trainers you could find to work with. But this guy Bill Haney ain't good for nothing but putting you out on the host roll to sell some booty hole. Fuck brah. Get away from him. He doesn't know shit about training a fighter. He doesn't even train his own son."
5,000 a call, since we ain't doing good at what we do. Yeah, we put up 25,000 every hour, and let's see who run out of money. AB.
In Bill's message to Adrien Broner on an Instagram Live, he bragged about his wealth and challenged Broner into a show off of wealth. Since he's been getting a bunch of money, is it all about billions or is it all about broke? Let's start out at 25,000 a call. We put up 25,000 every hour and see who runs out of money, since we ain't doing good at what we do.
Yeah, my son is a real boss, and I know that you guys is mad at it, but guess what? We are not letting up. Yeah, they say everything else except let's fight. No, tag AB.
Bill was quick to correct any wrong impression that may arise as to the source of his wealth. Bill made it clear that he was wealthy long before his son began boxing professionally. "On my sort of money, you know I was in the Rolls-Royce way before my son before he ever even turned pro when he was an amateur. I already had all that. That means nothing to me. You won't even see me with it. That's how much it means nothing to me. You dig? Yeah." Adrien Broner's statement came to Bill Haney as a sign of disrespect, but he wasn't just the only one to feel disrespected. Alicia Baumgardner felt the same too. Speaking in that light, Bill Haney said, Bill had this to say to him afterwards, "They're mad about it, yeah, because they know I got a king. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like another queen came around and you got disrespectful." The father of the current World Boxing Council super lightweight champion then rendered praises to Alicia Baumgardner, who he feels is doing a great job. "In her business, she's the boss. You don't tell an undisputed champion what to do." He notably sent stern warnings to AB as regards his words to Alicia Baumgardner, also mocking him as a broke man. "And you ain't that, and you broke. You're gonna tell the queen she's undisputedly getting money right now in grown folks' business, and you're trying to give her some advice. How dare you? You dig?"
It's way before my son before he ever even turned pro, when he was an amateur, I already had all that. That means nothing to me. You won't even see me with it. That's how much it means nothing. You dig? Yeah. You have to be hanging out in front of one of them gas stations or one.
Interestingly, Adrien Broner joined the live session and questioned Bill for disrespecting him. It surely became a battle of disrespects, with everyone feeling disrespected. The live session brought memories of the press conference between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, where any of the two could hardly complete statements before being bumped into by the other. Adrien Broner came on and responded straight away. "I want to say this, bro. What's up with all this disrespect? I ain't never disrespect you. You ain't never been the type to disrespect me, bro." At first, Bill acted innocent, asking how he became guilty of disrespecting Adrien Broner. "Where did I disrespect you?" In so much reluctance, AB answered him, giving Bill the idea that his intentional antics are clear for all to see. Come on, man. You know what you're doing, bro. You know what you're doing? That was all Bill needed to hear to jump out of pretense. He claimed he's always acknowledged Broner, and Broner, not him, was the one guilty of disrespectfulness.
Say this, bro. What's up with all this disrespect? I ain't never disrespect you, my nigga.
Wait a minute, AB. Now we shooting shots. The people want to see fireworks. Don't come on over here waving the white flag. I know you're a gangster out of Ohio.
I wasn't being disrespectful, and I acknowledge you. What I'm telling you, you've been disrespectful for a long time. You got in my business with that spar, and you know you weren't supposed to get in my business because I was betting against your daddy. One thing Bill does in his arguments with people physically or through social media is to reveal truths and hidden intentions. Bill was set to use the opportunity of the live session with Adrien Broner to reveal more detail about the viral tale of the sparring session between his son Devin and Gervonta Davis. Bill spoke to Adrien's face and accused him of being disrespectful after he got into his business with his comments about the leaked sparring tape. Adrien looked like one who didn't care. After all, he made the best use of an opportunity to troll Devin Haney. Sadly, Devin's father, like his son, isn't taking the humiliation lightly with anyone. Adrien waved Bill's accusations off and said, "I'm not worrying about that. I just told what I seen, man. Man, I don't want to hear that." And that's all for now. What are your thoughts on Adrien Broner's comments? Do you feel the fight should be canceled as a result? Let's know your thoughts in the comments section. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.